Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and I will be your vitamin D today. The only essential oil in the universe where you can take it and become enlightened, or you can use it to battle evil spirits, aka butthurt people. Welcome to the Gazillionaires Club, and I love shooting video outdoor, but then there are so many benefits of doing it indoor. You can control the climate, you can control the sound, and at your own comfort. But I still prefer to do it outside, and the reason why we are not doing it outside is because this is my last t-shirt. I have to go buy more. I threw out, so I went through 5 t-shirts in the last 2.5 months. Because when you wear white t-shirts, and especially if you're constantly sweating, it's going to stain. It's going to get turned yellow. And it's about to rain outside, but I would like to get my exercise. So I decided to do the video indoor. But my friend, today we're going to be talking about. Actually, it's something I want to share. So I think I saw a video of Jordan Peterson, Mr. Peterson, with another. Oh man, I forgot who it was, but I took something away from it. So basically, with back then, before recording studio, if you're a singer, if you're a comedian, you would have to go and perform in front of people. And from an artist's perspective, even if you are an opera singer, opera, I get mixed up with the two. Opera is the show lady, and an opera, the singing opera.
You're a genius, Con. You're a genius.
You can't really maximize your voice and your audience, right? And then recording studio came along. So, let's just say that back then you have speakers and stuff like that, but you don't have to record in studio. You would have to perform live. And, as an artist, what are your expectations? Do you want to perform just to perform? Do you want to reach massive amount of audience? How do you utilize your talent? And without recorded studio, you are limited to how many, to the reach of the audience. And then recording studio came along, and artists were able to go into the studio and record, and then they could just distribute out their music to a lot of people, which is like 20x, 30x, 50x, right? The amount of audience that they can reach. And with comedy, it's the same way. There is a movie with Cat Williams. So the older generation of comedy, it's stand-up. They would, they would have to go and perform in front of people. Nowadays, because I saw this on Valutainment clips with Adam, and I think Adam is also a comedian, but he was talking to the other 2 comedians, right? And they were discussing about how it's nowadays, people go on TikTok, people go on social media, and they make a meme, and it can reach millions of people. But then at the same time, performing in front of in front of an audience is a whole different ballgame, and that's very true.
Check out my nipple.
Because think about it, back like when an artist goes into a recording studio, you know, you know, you can edit, you can delete, you can make mistakes, but when you on stage, man, if you suck, people will boo at you, right? And there's a lot of emotions that are involved, but also it's just a different ball game. And you know, like for example, making memes, making short video clips, that is funny. On social media and actually performing are two different ball games. So as an artist, you know, you kind of before I go on with the Cat Williams thing, right? There's a movie about Cat Williams, and basically Cat Williams, you know, he is one of the OGs, right? Like he would perform on stage. And then I guess in the movie there it's kind of like this guy on social media. He does the same thing, but I think he made fun of Cat Williams, but he is like the social media comedian. And you know, and then when Cat Williams saw the video of him talking shit about Cat Williams, like you know, he got jealous. Cat Williams got jealous, and then he was like, man, you can't do the things that I do. You know, I perform on stage and stuff like that. You're just, you know, the new guy. So the whole movie, in the end, they became friends. But the point of the movie was the social media comedian. He couldn't do what Cat Williams is doing, and then Cat Williams cannot do the thing that he's doing. So you know, trying to compare it's kind of like, you know, each era you evolve with it. You don't, you know, no one is better than the other. Like, who is there to define better? And from an artist's perspective, what are you trying to do? Is there a message behind your music? Is there a message behind your comedy? And how much of an influence do you want to reach?
This message has been approved by the Cum Squad and these nuts.
Do you want to, yeah, how much of an influence do you want to make or do you want to reach? But what I'm trying to say is, you know, the same saying when people ask like, hey, should you follow your passion or should you follow the money? Why can't it be both? Like, you know, what happened is you find the shortest route, but then at the same time, if it's your passion, eventually it's gonna work out. No matter which route you take, whether you choose to do like stand up or whether you choose to be internet, internet comedian, there are complexities to it. The reason why stand up, people cannot do the kind of comedy, making memes, making short funny clips on social media is because it contains different complexities. And the reason why, social media comedians cannot do stand-up is because it's a different ballgame. But I guess at the end of the day, after I saw that video clip and and then I saw the Jordan Peterson with the example of opera, and the movie of Cat Williams, I came to a conclusion. It's like first of all, you have to know what is it that you enjoy doing, and what kind of era are you living in, and what is the quickest way to get there. And when I say quickest way to get there, not meaning taking shortcuts or whatever, but how can you maximize your talents? If your talent, like for me, is to bring laughter to the world, and it doesn't matter how I do it, as long as I don't steer away from my values, my integrity. As long as I can deliver the message, it doesn't matter how I deliver the message, as long as I can deliver the message using my creativity, because regardless of how people see it, it's still going to take this, it's going to take some work, to get it done.
But my love is all I have to give.
And and maybe the example of passion or money is a bad example, but what I'm trying to say is as it's like being a teacher. Like the way that I see it, it's like being a teacher. Comedy is just a vehicle, to help you get the message out. Whether that's comedy, whether that's acting, whether that is music, whatever it is, whatever you are good at. As long as you can craft it, you can craft the message in a way that can grab the audience attention, that's the way to go.
If you have not purchased The Bipolar Poet, I advise you to do so, especially if you are a millionaire or a billionaire, for the sake of your sanity. Why Bitcoin? If we understand the properties of money, if not Bitcoin, then what?
And and in my opinion, for me to make my video the way that I do, and then go into the little details, the little details to make it funny, I love doing it. It takes time, right? So you have to find the right kind of, niche. What is it that you are good at? What is it that you are willing to spend time and keep doing it, and refining it, because, I truly believe that success should not happen overnight. It should be incremental, because during that process you gain so much skills. You refine your content, you refine who you are and how you deliver that message. Because for me, it's like, okay, what is my message? What kind of vehicle do I want to use to deliver that message? And how can I bring joy to the world? And then make money at the same time.
Cha-ching, bitch! I'm rich!
So that is the message for this video, my friend. Make a video, use the hashtag Gazillionaires Club, and let me know what is it, how do you define art, and which method are you using to deliver your message or teach people the things that you know. Because for me, it's the saying that work smart but also work hard, but work smart, meaning that if you can find the shortest route from point A to point B and still deliver the same value, why not? We have to evolve, because if we keep comparing the past, the present, the future, how people should do their art, why not utilize them all? That's there are benefits of performing live, and there are benefits of sitting behind a computer, eating whatever you want in the kitchen table and then edit your video. Don't become a fat ass though.
Too sexy for my body. Too sexy for my body. Too sexy for my body.
So let me know what kind of method you use to what kind of vehicle you use to teach people the kind of knowledge that you have, or to share the message that you have, or what do you want to share with humanity in general. I believe, my friend, personally, I'm spitting all over myself. English is so confusing and spitting. When the Spanish people, they do their R, how I imagine it. But make a video. Let me know what kind of method you use, and let me know the comparison of performing live and able and have the capacity to able to do it on computer. Because ever since COVID came into the picture, everything kind of shifted, and the fact that we are heading, everything is computerized nowadays. And if you can, for example, if you can get 100,000 viewers, come into your show on social media, and it'll be hard to gather a crowd of 100,000 people, live. I mean, which one would you prefer to do it? I mean, you're still the same person. You're still delivering the same message, the same comedy, and the same performance, right? So why not maximize the potential of the reach and use technology, use it to your advantage, you know? So that's how I would do it. Let me hear your opinion.
Grab them by the pussy.
And don't forget to use the hashtag Zillionaires Club. Much love. I will see you in the next video. And I know in the next video we will be talking about reincarnation. And there's a reason why. Because I've been following this YouTube channel. She's been talking a lot about it, and then I started going back to some of the people that I follow, such as Ralph Smart on Infinite Waters and T.O. Swan, and then a little bit of Sadhguru. He talked somewhat about it, but then with Ralph and T.O., they actually said that they remember their past lives, and then with this one, it's the same thing. So I want to touch base on reincarnation, something that the West don't talk much about it, but because of the age of the internet, I think it's time to kind of shed light on it.
I'ma hypnotize you. Ooh, I'm crazy.
When there's something beyond the reality that we're living in, something beyond this body, maybe we change the way that we see things, and maybe we can bring more peace to the world, world. And because I feel like, man, in the West, there is, and with the Elliots and the controlling of humanity, maybe if we shed some light on reincarnation, esoteric, maybe it will alleviate some of the suffering, and let go of the controlling, and help humanity progress faster. And I know it sounds crazy, but I will see you in the next video. And if you have, let me know also if you want to go ahead and jump right into the topic of reincarnation. In the wise words of Tesla, think of the universe in terms of vibration, energy, and frequency. So much love, my friend. Ta-da.